Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on Bioreal Farm USA. So, I I found a table, where link is in the description, I'm going to switch over to it. So here, this here on the right is a table I found by Grumpy Farmer, I think, which actually lets you know how much you need on different soil types and different crops. Lets you know how much it will reduce, and it will also let you know how much is left after harvest. So, for instance, corn seems to be 20 kilos left, all straight over. Soybeans 0 kilos left, and so. But this is weird because this is zero reduction. Oh, actually, it doesn't need anything. Okay, so soybeans you can just grow. Okay, that's good to know. So next year, year 4, we'll do corn on 98, 103, 104, and 114, and then we'll do soybeans on 108, 109, 9, and these two. So if you look at these two on my map, those are this bit here. So these are going to be soybeans and they don't need any nitrogen, so we won't do any nitrogen on these. We'll just leave it as they are. And then we had, let's see, 108, I believe, 108 and 109. So these two gigantic fields. So I did put nitrogen on this one, but I wouldn't have to. So these ones and these ones, we don't need to put anything on them. We'll just grow soybeans on them. On this one we're going to put corn. So this is a loamy sand, so that needs to be about 120 kilos. This needs to be 160 kilos, and this needs to be 200. So that's, we need to aim for that, 120, 160, 180, this area. If you look at this one down here, this is loamy sand, so this needs to be about 200 kilos of nitrogen. And silty clay, if we switch over to our silty clay, needs to be 180. So 200 and 180 on this field here. This needs to be 180, this needs to be 180, this needs to be 180. But I don't know if that's going to be... Let's see, put corn on 98, 103, 104, so those are the ones we need to put corn on 114, which is up here, I believe. No, where's 114? Oh yeah, here. I didn't take any samples on this. Oh, I need to take samples on this. Crap, I forgot that. Okay, so we need to take up samples on this. See how where we end up. See, 36, 37, 88, 87. I think these will be in. Let's see, and those will be fallow. So there will be lots of fallow, yes, next year. We'll have the big fields of corn, though, so corn will yield some bit. So, great table. Link is in the description on the head, the part that says precision farming. So go check that out. We can take it down to all the 103. So we're going to plant corn there. It's silty clay and loam, so loam 200 and 180 kilos. We know we get about 40 kilos increase of the of our oilseed radish. So we need 140 kilos on this one, and we need 160 kilos on this one. So let's switch over to the game. So it's the northern part of this field that are, as you can try to see, this part needs 140 and this needs 160. So we'll do this one first. So 160, I don't know how you put this on though. So 160 because then it's 200. So 200, okay, so 200, oh sorry, gotta be on the spot here. 200, 160, so I need to add 592 kilos per hectare. So let's start spreading. So then we can reduce this on the other bit, just one step I guess, maybe. So now we'll end up with, if you can tell, you can end up with 160, and then we'll add another we'll add another 40 by with the oilseed radish. And then these fields will be ready for planting. So that's pretty awesome actually. Does use a little more. More of this though. This way maybe. No. It's pretty intelligent, so we could use less. These fields. So if we have had spots all over the place, we could just let it do this automatically. You set it how much you want on the field and it would regulate it from that. But we don't have that because we don't have enough spots of or enough samples. So we have to do it this way. Not sure we would put down nitrogen in the fall though. So if you have pretty much nothing, actually we do have some on the land though. But it will end up, we'll see, we'll drive over a spot. It says it will end up at 160, right? So 160. Yeah, so 160. It has 40, so plus 160, that's not too much. Okay, so we have 20 on some and 40 on some. Okay, so we don't need that. We have 40 on most of it, so we need this area where we need less, right? But how much? I'll stop on this bit, this spot over here, so we'll see how much we need. So we're putting down 120. We're 40 and we're putting down 120, so that's 160. Yeah, so that's the application rate we want to have. I believe, yeah, I think that's correct. And then we'll actually add a little bit. Actually, we won't add because we're going into different soil types, so we should be able to use this rate. even on the top bit. Just sort of think that the nitrogen is also being bonded, I don't know what, by the oilseed radish growing here. So oilseed radish and the nitrogen we spread, I think that's gonna be a pretty good. Interesting system. I have to think. Definitely have to think. So in this bit, these bits, there will be. This makes sense. And then we'll see. We'll just do this bit first. And we'll see where we end up with that a bit later. Looks good. Looks about right. And I think this looks good. That's about it, I think. Okay, so these. Okay, so then we have this area, which in some part will be. First we'll reduce it by 1. So this bit here. So we'll go. See one of the samples. So if I divide the fields up in this way, I could probably make this work. I don't know how far that would go though. But like this. This is 370 kilos per hectare. And then we have to raise it up because the northern part of this field has a lower nitrogen content from the beginning. So we need to have a higher level of what we spread. But this seems to end up 106. No, that's 140. Oh, is it 140? Oh, why actually? No, that's correct. Because this is a different soil type, so we need 180. So 140 plus 40 is 180. So that's correct. I'm being really picky on the areas I spread and how much I spread, you could probably do this in another sense. You could just divide it into different sections, so you could spread like quarters or something, like squared pieces, because then you could use the guidance steering. It's more like driving from the outside. If you want to do it realistically, drive from the inside, you would probably not do it this way. But then again, this I don't know. Okay. And let go here. Go there. And there. There. Okay, so I don't know if I can make it, if I have enough fertilizer to do the rest top there. We need to increase that somewhat. So it looks good. I can understand why, if you cover the entire fields with spots of soil samples, then you would have a pretty different idea of how much you would need. I'm a beginner at this, so you can probably tell. But it seems good that soybeans doesn't need any nitrogen, so we need to look into this when it comes to the corn. Okay, so that's it. So, and then we're gonna go into this part, which is basically a higher level. So it has a lower level, so we'll raise it up just one more. Hopefully that will work. $120. We need 180. I will check the next spot. So 120 plus 40 is 160. Maybe it has more to do with how, if the spots are actually completely covered with that soil type, and seems like, because it seems to be ending up at the same level as the other one, so I think it's correct. So now we had to spread somewhat more on this field because we wanted it higher. Great table, by the way, by Grumpy Farmer. Makes this a lot easier. You can figure out how much nitrogen you would need on these sort of soil samples. Soil types, I mean. And it seems like up here is a lower level. So we'll probably go across here. Then we can use slightly less on this fields up here, these fields up here. Great, hey. Okay, we're gonna stop there. I think you got the idea. Hopefully I made some sort of, it looks good. That's about it. I'm gonna stop there. Thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share. If you like this channel, please subscribe. And I will see you next time on Farming Simulator 19 by Real Farm USA and some more precision farming. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.